just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Michael Lorenzen. What do you look for here?
Yeah, he was a tough luck loser last time out, dominating his opponent. Soft contact. They were able to score a couple of runs.
He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Oh, he throws it away. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Rod Carew. Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Suzuki fires. Safe.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
And a base hit up the middle. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now Correa up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Carew gets his lead at first with nobody out. This to third, and there's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Harmon Killebrew will hit next. Grounded to third, could be 2. Throws to second for 1 and 2. In time to first for the double play. And next for Minnesota, Torrey Hunter. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
The 1-1. Line drive brings it in for the third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. Bottom of the first, and today's starting pitcher, Nick Lodolo.
Yeah, it was nails last time out. Worked deep into the ball game, racked up double-digit strikeouts. We'll see if he can repeat that performance in this one.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. The punch out there. Now 1 away.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Next offering is in for a strike. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Gordon settles under this one. And that is that. Paul Molitor now at the plate. Molitor enters this one with the 7th best average in the American League. First offering, and it just misses. Hot shot to third. Whips it across. 1 out in the second.
The second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco, comes in 5th in the American League in batting average. Bounced up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Digging in, Joe Mauer. Polanco over at first with one away. And fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And gobbled up by Duffy. And there are two down. At the plate, Nick Gordon. Big time power.
Nick Gordon.
1-0.
The 1-0. He was late there. Strike one.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. Third home run of the season. It's 3-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Byron Buxton. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 3-0. Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. His 19th home run of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1. Next to hit, Jared Walsh.
Count 1-0.
And the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next one misses. 2-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And one gone. Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Next pitch way upstairs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back. Now it's the DH, Rod Carew.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
He takes it on his own, and a quick out number 1. Here's Carlos Correa. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
And the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And here it comes. Swing and a ball popped up. Duffy makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. Harmon Killebrew, the next to hit. Second in the American League in home runs. And that one wrapped foul. Two outs. Up the middle. Fletcher fires over to first. And that is the third. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, number 38. That's in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Kurt Suzuki to step in.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Next offering is in for a strike. This to center field. Buxton, couple of steps in. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Angel back here at Angel Stadium. On to the fourth. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Torrey Hunter. Lorenzen back to work. Foul ball. Righty delivers. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And now for the Twins, Paul Molitor. Good contact guy, good defender. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. Just a slow ground ball this time. Sends it to Walsh. And Polanco is out. And now the Twins catcher, Joe Mauer. And he grounds one to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Nick Gordon, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Here's a rocket out to left. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. The run scores from third. It's 5-1. And in its second with an RBI double. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
0-1 now. Line drive, caught. Back in Anaheim, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, David Fletcher. That one the other way. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Trout.
The center fielder, number 27.
In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's in there at the knees.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. That one's in there, 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Left field, way back there, onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. New inning getting started. Now it's the power speed combo. Rod Carew. And the right-hander back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Kicks and deals. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. And here comes Carlos Correa. Next pitch is popped up. Fletcher fires over to first. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
Stepping in, Harmon Killebrew. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. And brings it in at the wall. Twins back here at the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Leading off, Jared Walsh. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. One down. Anthony Rendon getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0. The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 1-2. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. 1-2 now. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the new pitcher now, Jaime Barria. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
The 0-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Boots it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
The 0-1.
Down 21.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Barria picks over. Hunter back easily. The 1-1. Foul ball there. And a pitch. That's hard hit on the line. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jorge.
So up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco, 1 for 2.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line drive, base hit right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now here is Joe Mauer. Hunter over at second, Polanco over at first with 1 away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Smoked on the ground to second. Over to Fletcher, and that is that. 8-9-1. Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for the Angels, number 38.
And leading up for the
Lodolo
Angels,
back to work.
the left fielder.
Ball 1, no strikes. And now the lefty foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's his second strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Angels. And welcome back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Byron Buxton. The right-hander back to work. Strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Out to short. Fletcher gloves it. Now the throw to first on the run. That takes care of Buxton. And now the DH, Rod Carew. 1 for 3. On the ground right side. Walsh takes it to the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th. And next for Minnesota, Carlos Correa. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Trout makes the catch, and that'll do it. Twins are set for the last half of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, David Fletcher. In the air, left side. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Trout at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Right through there, got him. And there's 2 down. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. And that's through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next offering is fouled back. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch, and that will end the inning. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away. And now for the Twins, Torrey Hunter.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Now here is Paul Molitor. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Man at first, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one ripped, and that should be extra bases. Molitor around third. He will score. It's 6-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Line drive and makes the play, and that's out. Chad Green ready to go, and a healthy sized lead for him to go to work with. Walsh stands in now and watches strike 1. Green, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And a foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now one away. Now it's Anthony Rendon, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Next pitch downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Ward in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right-handed reliever. Strike 2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Angels go quiet. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is.
Raisel Iglesias.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And now for the Twins, Nick Gordon. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Ripped on a line to center. Trout brings it in, and there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. This guy has turned into a beast. That one fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's two away. Rod Carew will hit next.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Welcome back. Here's the left fielder, number 38. 0-1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton under it, brings it in, and there's one down. And here's the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Kicks and fires. Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Next one is off the plate. 3-2 now. Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses, and there are 2 outs.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he deals. The other way. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. 6-1 is your final here today. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris.